Have you ever paused to ponder about the future of our planet and the role corporations play in shaping it? Just imagine a world where businesses not only focus on profits, but also consider their impact on the environment, society, and their own governance practices. Sounds like a utopia, right? Well, welcome to the world of environmental, social, and governance, better known as ESG. ESG is a set of criteria that conscious investors use to screen potential investments. These criteria help them evaluate a company's ethical impact and sustainable practices. But what does ESG stand for, and what does each letter represent? First up, the E in ESG stands for environmental. This factor scrutinizes how a company's operations impact the natural world. It might look at a company's energy use, waste, pollution, natural resource conservation, and treatment of animals. The idea is simple. Companies that care for the planet are likely to be more sustainable in the long run. Next, the S in ESG represents social. This factor assesses how a company manages relationships with its employees, suppliers, customers, and the communities where it operates. It's all about how the company treats people. Does it respect human rights? Does it have good labor standards? Does it benefit the community? These are all questions that fall under the social umbrella. Finally, the G in ESG stands for governance. This refers to a company's leadership, executive pay, audits, internal controls, and shareholder rights. In essence, it's about how the company is run. Companies with good governance practices are more likely to be transparent, accountable, and have a lower risk of scandals and lawsuits. Now, why does ESG matter to us? On a personal level, we all want to live in a world that values the environment, respects people, and operates ethically. On a corporate level, companies that prioritize ESG often perform better and have a lower risk of bankruptcy. Nationally and internationally, the adoption of ESG can lead to more sustainable economies and societies. But here's the catch. Not all companies that claim to be ESG compliant are genuinely so. Some may engage in greenwashing, a deceptive practice where a company exaggerates its environmental efforts to appear more sustainable than it really is. So it's crucial for us to do our homework and scrutinize a company's ESG claims. As we wrap up, consider this. Our choices today shape the world of tomorrow. By learning more about ESG and supporting companies with good ESG practices, we can help build a more sustainable and ethical world. So, why not start now? Dive deep into ESG, ask questions, and make conscious choices that support good ESG practices. After all, the future of our planet is in our hands.